Here we have for sale our 2016 on a 66 plate Vauxhall Corsavan. This has got the 1.3 litre CDTI ULEZ compliant diesel engine which produces 95 brake horsepower, and that is accompanied with a 6-speed manual gearbox. This is the Sportive model, and what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Corsavan Sportive of this age, and we'll also talk you through the previous ownership and condition of this particular vehicle, seeing as it is currently available for sale at the time of recording. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, the Sportive does come with a number of elements which are colour coded. That includes the rear bumper. You also get the wing mirrors and the front bumper, all colour coded in this lovely metallic black. Having a good look here then at the condition. Now you will notice as I go through this video I am quite critical and picky in terms of condition. The reason for that, I just like to give of course the customers like yourselves as much information as possible about the vehicle, so you can make an informed decision without necessarily having to travel from sometimes across the country to come and have a look at the vehicle in person. Of course you are more than welcome to do that as well. But having a look here at the rear bumper, there are a couple of minor little defects which I can see. So there's a couple of very small chips here on top of the rear bumper, just on the very leading edge, and there's also another one just there, and then underneath, again, just a very small little blemish just there to the left of the number plate. Otherwise, the rear of the vehicle is looking very, very nice indeed. We've got a fantastic glossy finish to the metallic black paintwork. I say, all in all, it looks very smart indeed. I like this little exhaust tip coming out the bottom as well. The boot release is located just underneath the badge. And then when we open that, there's actually a surprisingly spacious load area in the back. You can see here the side of the Corsavan has got these plastic trims on it, and you can clearly see here by the condition here in the back, this has not had a hard life. Now I actually know exactly where this vehicle has come from. We've purchased many vehicles from this same company previously. They're located very close to us. And as I say, very, very light work. They actually supply and fit blinds, like household blinds. So as I say, clearly not doing much heavy work indeed. Spare wheel is located underneath there, and you've got this very nice metal, of course, hard wearing floor in the back here. You can also see you've got a little half bulkhead just there as well. So of course if you've got items in the back, they're not going to slide through into the cab. And you can see here there are some tie down points in the back of the vehicle as well, at the front and at the back. Inside the tailgate then, again, condition is looking very good. A couple of very minor little marks just here to the plastic, but otherwise all very good indeed. If we shut the tailgate there, you can see we have got a rear window in there, which does really help with the view out of the back. You have got a rear view mirror you can just see there, so of course that does help with visibility as well. Moving then down the driver's side of the vehicle, and again we've just got this fantastic glossy finish to the metallic black paintwork. Of course our guys just do a fantastic job when it comes to preparing these vehicles. I'd like to think if you looked around any of the vehicles that we've got here, even one at this value, really has the same treatment as the 40 or 50,000 pound vehicles that we sell. Looking, as I say, down this driver's side, again just using those reflections where we can, it's looking really, really clean and tidy. As I mentioned, you do get colour coded wing mirrors as well, a little Sportive badge just here at the bottom, and these very nice 16-inch alloy wheels as well. You can see this one here in particular in pretty good condition. A couple of tiny little marks just down here, but all in all looking very nice. Fuel cap is located on this side. If we open up the driver's door, of course only a 2-door, open this up, we can start to have a look inside the cabin. There is just a surprising amount of spec inside these little vans. I absolutely love them. They're great to drive, very cheap to run because they're fantastic on fuel, of course, with that little 1.3 diesel engine. But yeah, let's have a look at the specs. You've got electric windows, electric mirrors. Having a look at the driver's seat then, we've got this very nice white and red stripe which runs up through the seat, and the red stitching around the outside. You have got some adjustability here, so height adjustability and backrest adjustability on the driver's seat. 2 full remote keys with the vehicle. Lovely multi-functioning steering wheel, leather trimmed. On the left hand side you've got your cruise control settings, and then on the right hand side you've got radio controls, and you can also answer and hang up the phone. Down here on the right you've got auto activated lights just there, which is a really nice bit of spec to have. If we look at the mileage, 72,629 miles, but it certainly appears like a van which has done a lot less. Condition is very, very good indeed. 6-speed manual gearbox, as I mentioned right at the start of the video. So I say, when you combine that with the 1.3 litre diesel engine and cruise control, fantastic on the motorway, and as I say, really, really fuel efficient as well. Looking at the radio here then, in the middle, of course this is where you can connect your phone via Bluetooth if you want to, but you can see here another nice bit of spec. We have got DAB radio listed there. Up on the left hand side then, this eco button, just as a is what it says on the tin, just to make the vehicle a little bit more economical, maybe reduce power slightly. And then you've got the city steering button, which is really fun, just makes the steering wheel very, very light indeed. Maybe a bit easier for some city parking. Just down below then, you can see that we have got air conditioning just there. So again, really nice bit of spec to have. And underneath there, we have got a USB port as well. But as I say, just really nicely trimmed inside here. Red stitch throughout on the gear gaiter, on the handbrake, on the inside of the steering wheel as well. And condition is very, very nice. I really like this red strip as well, with the gloss black dashboard looking very, very smart. And as I mentioned, you have got good visibility then straight out the back window as well. Having a look at the passenger seat, again, no issues here whatsoever in terms of condition, no rips, tears, cigarette bins, anything like that. All looking really, really smart indeed. And there are a couple of mats in there as well. Moving then around to the front of the vehicle, just have a quick look at the condition of this alloy wheel here. And that's looking very, very good indeed. Upon arrival, this vehicle was put right through our own workshop, and I know we did a full service on it, and that included 2 new front tyres amongst other things. These vehicles, as I say, they're one owner from new. We've had, as I say, had lots from this same company, and they're always maintained very, very well. Usually with Vauxhall service history as well. So as I say, really nice to know that the vehicle has been well looked after. Having a good look here then at the front of the vehicle. Now I can see that there are some stone chips to the front end, of course, as you'd expect with any used vehicle, especially with 70-odd thousand miles. And I say, just in terms of any marks, I can see there's a little hairline mark just here on the front bumper. We have got front fog lights as well. And I really like this little this sort of daytime running light here at the top of the headlight. Moving around a bit further to this side, again, just very, very light sort of hairline mark here, maybe from a sort of a bush or something like that. And I say, nothing too spectacular to talk about there. As I say, a nicely presented van. And then finally, just having a good look here down the passenger side of the vehicle. I say, just using those reflections where we can. You can just see there how clean and straight that is. And finally, having a look here at this passenger side wheel, I can just see a couple of tiny little marks here on the leading edge, and I say new tyre on there as well. So just to summarise, this is a one owner from new, 2016 on a 66 plate Vauxhall Corsavan. It's got the 1.3 litre CDTI diesel engine, which produces 95 brake horsepower. I checked on this is a ULEZ compliant vehicle. I had a look on the ULEZ website, the Transport for London website, so that's always good news as well. So as I say, 6-speed manual gearbox in the lovely sportive trim and finished in this lovely metallic black paintwork. If you'd like to head over to our website to see the full advert for this vehicle, including the pictures and description, this is where you will find us here, bridgenvans.co.uk. We will welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign. We can, of course, arrange finance on all of our vehicles, including this one, at very competitive rates, and we can take cars or vans in part exchange, and we can deliver our vehicles nationwide as well. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to head back to any particular points in the video to pause, and re-watch any little bit in terms of condition. And any questions, we will look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much for watching.